So, good evening, Vikas. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, ma'am. And what about you, ma'am?
I'm also fine. Thank you for asking. So, how was your day?
Yeah, ma'am, my day was quite productive and it was raining over here, and that is why some mess was there, but it's okay. It kind of productive today.
Okay, so enjoyed today. You done all
Yeah,
the things whatever you planned yesterday.
yeah, ma'am, definitely. I've
Okay.
done almost everything, and I was eagerly waiting for this session as well. So,
Okay, thank you. So, I think before diving into the session, we should start with our introduction as we are very new to each other. So, I
right.
wish that you should go first. So, please introduce yourself.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, before introducing myself, I would like to thank you, ma'am, for giving me an opportunity to have a conversation with you.
My
And
pleasure.
now my introduction. My name is Vikas, and I hail from Delhi, but my
Okay.
roots are in Nepal. Right, ma'am. And by profession, I am a teacher, and with over 3 years of experience in teaching, and I hold a bachelor degree in arts,
Hmm.
and I'm like you can say I'm fascinating to this language. So nowadays I'm learning this language, and like over the past 8 months, I've been consistently developing my English proficiency. And in order to that, I've just started my YouTube channel as well to supervise myself. And because while speaking, I make so many mistakes. So that reason, I just trying to find the mistakes and to eradicate those mistakes. So that's all about myself, ma'am.
That's
And
really
now,
amazing to hear about you. And I just want to say that your efforts, as you mentioned, that you are putting your efforts since last 8 months. So I can see that, your efforts, and there is a result. So now you are able, now you are doing conversation, and I observe that you have used some vocabularies like decrease, dedicate, so something like that. So yes, you are doing very well. So
yeah,
do
ma'am,
you
I'm
want?
trying, and
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
ma'am, definitely. Yeah, ma'am. I really like nowadays I'm trying to inculcate those things in my
Hmm.
speaking. So I'm doing that. And yeah, definitely, ma'am, I really I know you because of the videos. It was quite helpful for me in
Okay.
order to learning my English. So definitely, I really want to know about you, and we can say like straight from the uh, horse's mouth.
Okay, okay, thank you. So, as you know, my name is Rashi Khandelwal. I was born and brought up in Rajasthan, but currently I am living in Gurgaon, Haryana. And if I talk about my qualifications, then I have done masters in English literature, and now I am a homemaker, and simultaneously I am also running a YouTube channel. So are you and you mentioned that you are aware about my YouTube channel. So this is the thing. And if I talk about my hobbies, then I loves to read books, and I started it again from last some few days. I was not reading any book, but I started it again from today. And beside that, I'm a little bit creative. Sometime I like writing, doing scripting with my own life, not doing it professionally basis. So that's all about
Oh,
me.
that's great, ma'am. That's great. And yeah, ma'am, like while watching your videos and when you having a conversation with other YouTubers, and that was like in that conversation, I like learned so many things, and those things are like I'm incorporating those things,
Thank
and that
you.
was amazing, ma'am.
Thank you. And really, you are observing many things and you are observing my efforts. So thank you for that. And thank you for being there in my YouTube family. So, do you have something in your mind for discussion? as you mentioned that you want to discuss a particular topic. So, should we jump on that, or do you have something else?
Yeah, I'm definitely like there is a topic which I have chosen, and
Hmm.
really I want to know about because I'm learning, right? I'm a learner, and there are lots of things which I really want to know. Like if we talk about vocabulary, ma'am,
Hmm.
because it's really important.
Hmm.
Without vocabs, maybe we can't express our feelings,
Hmm.
right? Then, ma'am, which is like more important, vocabulary or grammar? First question is that because we
Okay.
people who are beginners
Hmm.
always like they are in the confusion that what we should learn first.
Okay. So, first of all, I want to say both the things are important, but if we talk about priorities, if we talk about, for a beginner level person, then grammar is the thing which you can learn later, but vocabulary is must. From the scratch, how you will express yourself if you don't have any collection in your mind of words. In Hindi we have some words, khana, pina, chalna. So in similar way we have some words like eat, food, run, go. These are also vocabularies. When you have
Right,
vocabularies, at the same time you are capable to express your thoughts. Doesn't matter if you are, grammar gives you structure to present your words, present your vocabulary in a structured manner. But it does not, there is no particular rule for it that if you don't know grammar, then you can't express. For example, maybe there is, I can say, I go temple yesterday. Grammatically, it is wrong.
it is
Okay.
wrong, right, ma'am.
So, what we can do is with this vocabulary, you and me are capable of understanding what is the mean of the sentence. कि मैं कल मंदिर गई थी, but there is a wrong form of verb.
Right, ma'am.
With yesterday we don't use this. I went temple yesterday, it is the correct form of the sentence. But there is no, we are not talking about grammar, we are talking about the importance of vocabulary. So in this way you and me are now, converting our thoughts only with the basis of vocabularies. So if you are answering, if you are, questioning about the importance of grammar and vocabulary, then I can say vocabulary is first because it will give you content, how you will say your thoughts, how you will hold in a conversation. Doesn't matter you will do mistakes, it doesn't matter, you can correct it later, but first we have to speak. Then we can
Right,
think
ma'am.
about our mistakes, then we can think about corrections. But first of all we have to speak, and for that communication you have to hold on some vocabularies on daily basis. Vocabularies, don't go for advanced, but yes, their vocabulary is important. This is
Yeah, definitely,
according to
ma'am.
me.
Yeah, well said, ma'am. And yeah, I can resonate these things like in my like when I started
Hmm.
my English journey. At that time, I know basic of the grammars,
Hmm.
right, ma'am? Because I have done bachelor's, so I know those rules.
Hmm.
But when it comes to speaking, at that time, I just got blank. Like sometime I go blank, right? And sometime what happen, I forget words, and sometime I just start fumbling because I know those things about the grammars, but because of the words, right words,
Hmm.
I was just like I was lacking at that time.
Hmm.
Then I started fumbling, and so many things happened with me earlier.
Hmm.
But after reading a book, I'm also into reading, ma'am.
That's
And
great.
nowadays I can say myself avid reader because
Okay.
I'm
Consuming
continuously doing
content.
that. And
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, ma'am. And because of those things, I've gained some vocabulary.
Yes.
And after that, I started speaking. It was kind of long journey for me. This 8 month is a kind of, I can say it's a kind of roller coaster experience for me because I've gone through so many things in these
Hmm.
8 months. And you know, ma'am, why I started? Because of my daughter. You know
Okay.
what? Yeah, in school, because school always organized that PTM,
Hmm.
parents teacher meet. And one day I went there, and every person, every parents are just speaking in English.
Hmm.
And I was the only guy who is sitting there and just observing the things.
Hmm.
And at that time, I realized that English we need to speak, right?
Yeah,
English is an
definitely.
important thing. Then I started.
Yeah.
So that time I also like searching for the words
Hmm.
uh, in terms of like I'm having a conversation with the teacher. At the
Hmm.
time, I also trying to search the words and trying to do some things, but
Hmm.
it went it kind of nightmare for me at the time.
Hmm.
Then I started, but now it's okay, ma'am, and I've uh, like like this kind of video conversation is giving me a boost or confidence, I would say, because nowadays it's been seven conversation I've done, and it was kind of I would say like I can speak and I can make other person understand that what I want to say. That is the
Definitely.
achievement, ma'am. That is the
Yes,
achievement for
this
me
is an
now.
achievement, and you are doing wonderful. Seriously, no one can say that before 8 months you are not capable of saying, doing any conversation and holding any situation. But today you are capable of that. You are learning that, you are putting your efforts, and with these video calls, what happened? In a starting, everyone face that hesitation, fumbling, all the things are compulsory for everyone, because maybe 1 or 2% person are there who are capable of holding conversation with the strangers. But as you don't know me, I don't know you personally, we are strangers
Right,
for
ma'am.
each other. But with these video calls, we have that boost, we have that confidence that we can manage, and we can do communication on any topic. Because what
Right, ma'am.
happened,
Right.
when we do conversations, at that time our mind also explored new ideas, what we have to say in answer, what we have to say in our explanation, how we can elaborate our things. So these things, in this way we are learning this language, and we are grooming on our personality also, we are working on our personality. So in this way, I
Right,
can
ma'am.
say this is a very profitable thing if we want to use it.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. And yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, I would like to ask you a question that like when we have vocabularies, right,
Hmm.
and we don't know the structure or we don't know the grammar,
Hmm.
but we have confidence,
Hmm.
right? Then at that time we can easily communicate with anyone, right?
Hmm. Yeah, sure.
What
Because
then how can we do that?
the main thing which I feel is confidence is the key. Sometimes you observe that someone is there in your life and he or she is lying, but he or she is lying with as much confidence that you feel that she is telling truth. You will not think
Right,
about
ma'am.
that thing that she is telling truth or lie because of her confidence. I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
do mistakes and do not work on your mistakes, but what happens, a person who know every rule, every structure about grammar and lot of vocabulary, but he or she doesn't have that confidence to speak in front of anyone. So do you feel that he or she is a fluent speaker? No, we can't, because he is not capable of
Right,
holding
ma'am.
his expressions, holding his thoughts. But a person who is lacking in grammar, who does not have a bunch of vocabulary in his mind, but he or she is talking with confidence, like you, like me, like everyone, every co-learner nowadays we are doing. So what we are doing, we are trying to do our things with confidence, and with confidence
Right.
we feel that yes, we are capable of saying anything, and we can work on vocabularies, on grammar later. But at least we have that courage that we can face camera, we can communicate with you, we can do anything, we can talk on any topic. So this is the main thing, confidence plays its role. So it's
Yeah,
better
definitely,
you
ma'am.
have your confidence, work on your confidence also, build up that, and nobody is going to judge you, nobody is going to kill you. Nothing, there is nothing to worry about. We are working on ourselves
Yeah,
and
right, ma'am.
everyone is just working on ours, on those. So yes,
Right,
yes,
definitely, ma'am.
confidence is the first key. Then your grammar, then your vocabulary. Those are, the parts of journey. But the confidence
Right,
is the leader
definitely,
of
ma'am.
all the journey, I can say.
All the journeys, ma'am.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
it is
And
not
ma'am,
our own language, na?
right, right,
Yes.
right. So we are learning, and yeah, definitely it will take time as well, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Because
It is not a book, it is not a course that you can do within 2 months or 3 months. Yes, there are coaches also who says that you can become fluent. But if a person who is starting from scratch, who does not have any knowledge about this language, how he or she can be fluent in within 3 months? Then it will take
right,
time. So learn,
definitely.
consume, and always remember for creation, consumption is also necessary. So consume English content so that you can create English structures, English sentences. Because while listening, while watching them, when we watch any English videos like a podcast, any movie, so we observe their expressions also. Sometimes it happens that you are not able to know the mean of that vocabulary, any unique word comes, and we don't know what is the mean, but by their expression we are able to understand the mean. So it happens. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
why consumption is very necessary for creation. Yes.
And ma'am, like if person is kind of very introvert at
Hmm.
that moment, because introvert are those people who don't want to like
Connect.
uh, be in, like connect, or they never start the conversation.
Hmm.
They never break the ice, right?
Hmm.
So for those people, what suggestion you are going to you have?
Okay. For those, I feel that introverts are those who does not feel comfortable with strangers, but at least they can start with their friends, if they have someone. And if they are not comfortable with these video calls, then they can start with audio calls also. We have a lot of applications like peer up, like ace fluency, like cv application is there. On this Microsoft Teams, you can you can join groups and you can do audio calls only. Because on audio calls no one is going to know about anything you. So in
Right,
this way
ma'am.
they can do is they are starting, and with time gradually, when they can do mirror practice also. There is no one, and you have mirror in front of you and you have to speak with yourself, describing your day, any story, narrating any story. So talk to yourself in mirror. And the another thing is you can record your own video, you can record your own audio, and you can listen that later, and then you recognize your mistakes. And in this way you can start, then you can go with strangers. So I think introvert can start from these things.
Yeah, ma'am. I also started like this. Firstly, I started with that book, reading book. I
Yes.
bought that Manohar Kahaniya for my
Okay.
daughter.
Okay.
And with my daughter, I started reading that book. Then after, I came across with ChatGPT.
Hmm.
That was my first interaction, you can say, when I speak with the chat GPT. That
Hmm.
was my first. Then after I came to know about one English group, WhatsApp group, then I joined that. And over there, it took me 8 months to utter a single word.
Hmm.
Like I joined those calls
Hmm.
and I keep myself on
Silent.
mute,
Hmm.
right? And I just consuming whatever they are
Hmm.
having a conversation. I'm just listening.
Definitely.
After 8 days, one of uh, uh, one of that conversation partner
Hmm.
just speak my name,
Hmm.
and he invited me to speak something.
Hmm.
Then I utter like I started speaking my introduction over there, and it was kind of very horrible. You can say my heart was beating so fast,
Hmm.
and my voice is vibrating at that time, and
Hmm.
so many things is going like it is a kind of I was ball of emotion at that time.
Hmm.
That thing happened with me. But
Actually,
yeah,
hmm. Yeah, go ahead, please.
gradually I get some confidence, some courage, and after that I started video calling, and now recording and having a conversation with eloquent speakers.
Hmm.
So that's way I'm improving myself nowadays. I'm
Yes.
practicing.
Everything takes time. Something is better than nothing. And I feel in starting, everyone feels this, that fumbling, that hesitation, because you know what? We are not child. We are mature enough. As you are a father, you have a kid.
Right.
So it
Yeah,
doesn't
right,
matter
ma'am.
your co-learners with whom you are doing practices, they know you or don't know you. But what happened, we have a fear, we have a feel that they will judge me. What will happen if I say something in wrong way? What will happen if I am not able to speak impressive English? There is a everyone wants to speak in a impressive way. Nobody wants to
Right, ma'am.
yes, everyone wants to speak in a very perfect manner, that there should be no mistake, there should be no fumbling, there should be no hesitation. But for this we have to start. So we are mature
Right.
enough and we feel that someone will judge me. That's why we never start. In starting, everyone feels that. But later, with practices, when you accept that there is no one, everyone is learning and everyone is a learner also. You can help them and they can also help you. By them, you can learn
Right,
new
ma'am.
vocabularies, new phrases, how to express this particular thought in English. And you can also teach them something if you have any new word, any new phrase in your mind. So in this way, when we create that feel inside us that everyone is learning and no one is going to do anything wrong with me, no one is going to judge me, no one is going to insult me, so then it becomes easy. And then
Right, ma'am.
we accept to learning. So in that happens, but yes, gradually as you overcome from your fear, your hesitation. So I feel that yes, we have to speak, we have to take a stand at least. As you didn't take your
Yeah,
stand
right, ma'am.
for 8 days, but that co-learner invited you and then you start speaking. Imagine if that co-learner didn't invite you, so it will take more time, isn't
More
it?
time. Definitely, ma'am.
Because
Right.
you will collect, you will gather your all the feelings and all the courage, and then you will feel that I should speak. Inside you feel that I should speak today, I am not able to speak when I want to speak. Because all we if we have joined any group, so we have joined them because of speaking practices, but we are not doing it because of that fear. Only fear, only with
Right.
the fear of
Fear.
judgment. But you are lucky that that co-learner invited you and you take your stand. You are not silent at that moment.
Yeah,
So
right,
yes,
ma'am.
it depends on our mindset also. We have to keep a positive and an open mind for learning.
Yeah, we need to be open for
Yes,
learning every new things, because
yes,
every moment or every call you are like having a conversation with anyone, you will find something new and unique to
yes,
learn.
definitely. As you are learning from 8 months, someone is learning for 1 year, someone is learning for 2 to 3 years. They have experience of 5 years. Some are like they are professional trainers. So, how we
Right,
can
ma'am.
compare ourselves with others? Everyone has a different time period, everyone has a different story and different surroundings also. As maybe you are living in Delhi, so you don't have that surroundings, you don't have those friends that you can communicate with them at home also. But someone who belongs to South India, maybe they are communicating whole day in English. So there is a
Right.
difference. Yes.
And yeah, ma'am, now because we are having a conversation and we talked something, then one question just spiraling in my mind, so
Hmm.
I'm going to ask you
Yeah.
that, ma'am, sometime what I experience whenever I just came across with the and good good speaker,
Hmm.
right,
Hmm.
who is good at English.
Hmm.
And at that time when I find myself that he is good,
Hmm.
at that time I start
Fumbling.
what I can say, like I start fumbling. I feel myself like
Hesitated.
you yeah,
I can
hesitated and
understood
all
this.
at that time. Or what we can do, because it's a kind of nature of ours that
Yes.
whenever we just in like encountering those persons
Hmm.
who have very great fluency and all,
Hmm.
at that time we feel hesitated.
Yes.
That time what we can do,
Hmm.
or what practice we can do.
Uh, Listen, I just want to say this happens with everyone. Yesterday, I have a conversation with another YouTuber. She was also saying that. And I have also this, and you said that you also face the same issue because there is a mindset, as I mentioned, that we all have a feel that someone will judge us. This video will be, they will upload on YouTube, or this will be public, and we have that courage that we can face camera and these things are going on YouTube. But subconsciously, it is a human nature. We have that feel. So nothing to worry about it. Just before having any conversation, just say to yourself, if someone is very good speaker, fluent speaker, then I can learn from him. That's it. Then you will not feel that fear, that hesitation, which I do. And yes, it is a long going process. It is not like that you will say single line and
Right, ma'am.
you will feel any change, but yes, you will feel calm. That fumbling, that hesitation will go with time, with as much practice as we can do, and we will become, perfect. Not there is no definition for perfect, but everybody has
Right,
any,
ma'am.
any standard of perfection in their mind. So I'm calling that perfect. So at that time, with if you will go on YouTube on my channel, and if you will watch my first conversation, so you can
Yeah, I've
see the
seen, ma'am.
differences between
I've
that.
watched. Yeah,
So
I've
you
watched,
can you
ma'am.
can
And
see the
yeah,
differences. And if you
right,
have
ma'am.
watched my first reel on YouTube, so that time I was not as much confident. That time maybe I was fumbling, and yes, I'm not maybe I was fumbling at that time, more fumbling. But till now, it I am overcoming from it. I am doing practices, I am consuming, I am listening, reading. So all these becomes, what I can say, a group, and this group will help us. So don't
Yeah,
worry
definitely,
about it.
ma'am.
And if you are doing fumbling, then at that moment, just focus on hold that conversation. What fumbling is, we just want to say something, but there is a slip of tongue, and we are not able to, pronunciate that word correctly. That is fumbling. We feel that there is something going on inside our heart. We feel dug dug. It happens.
And
But at that
right, it
moment, at
happened.
that moment, we should focus on hold that conversation. Just when you complete that conversation with that fluent speaker, you will feel confident that I am capable of doing conversation with this person. So in this way, you can tackle with this situation.
Yes,
Maybe
ma'am,
this
that
will
is
work for you.
great. And
I do
yeah,
this thing.
I all ma'am, I always try to push myself and motivate myself that you can do it. You
Hmm.
can do it, because
Yes.
like, that much English that you can make other person understandable. So
Yes.
I always do that, and that is why I nowadays I'm like sharing the screen with you and other
Yes.
YouTubers. And ma'am, like while nowadays it's kind of you can say it's a become a routine nowadays.
Hmm.
Like I'm approaching someone, and after that we are meeting, we are having a conversation, and it was a kind of new experience to me. And
Yes.
I'm enjoying that, ma'am, and learning so many things.
Definitely, with this English, when you feel that I am confident enough, this will help you professionally also. Don't take it as
Yeah, ma'am,
easy.
definitely.
English learning is easy, but when you work on your spoken, when you are capable of holding your expressions and holding your and conveying your thoughts in front of your staff at your school, for example, then you will feel a different impression on themselves. They will also
Yeah,
feel there
right,
is
ma'am.
something different in Vikas. He is working on himself, because when we work on ourselves, then that confidence speaks. So in this
Right,
way,
definitely,
you are
ma'am.
learning, and this language will definitely help you in your profession. Maybe some after some days you will teach, maybe not for third class student, you will teach maybe fifth class, sixth class. So there is a promotion if you have
Yeah,
a positive
definitely.
mindset in this way, because you are in what subject you teach. For third class, maybe you are
All
in
the
all
subjects,
subjects,
man.
because there is no
All the subjects.
limitation, yes. But
Right,
with time you are working on English, so you will be capable. So you can work, you can think like
right.
that this is going to help me not only my personal life, but my professional life also.
Definitely, ma'am.
So in this way you
And
can learn a
when we
lot.
You know, ma'am, when we learn this language, while learning this language, I also feel confidence. I don't know why, but when I start speaking with anyone, and if I'm answering their questions, at the time I feel confident that yeah, I'm able to answer those questions,
Hmm.
whatever they are asking.
Hmm.
And that time I feel confident, and I pat myself
Yes,
on my
definitely you should.
back, and that is yeah,
Yes.
that's way I'm trying to improve.
Hmm.
And for ma'am, one question I
Hmm.
really want to ask is that someone who reach at the intermediate level,
Hmm.
now he can structure the he know the structure of the sentence, and he can form the sentences, and
Hmm.
he can talk.
Hmm.
Now, to overcome to go to a jump, like if he want to jump from
Yeah.
intermediate to advanced
Advanced
level,
level.
then
Yes.
what other things we need to do?
Yes, there are some different practices, we can say. Not different, but we will add some new practices as we are in starting till intermediate. A person what learns? A person learns vocabulary, how to express his thoughts. Doesn't matter there is grammatical mistake or not, and work on fluency, not accuracy. In starting, we all say that first speak, don't think about accuracy. But after an intermediate level, when you are capable of holding and conversation, and you can express and you can understand someone, at that time, what we have to do, we have to give our focus, our attention for accuracy. So at that time, we need grammatical structure, not in written form, but in speaking. Because
Yeah, right,
imagine
ma'am.
if you are at any professional places, so it is not necessary that you are speaking 100% correctly according to grammar. But yes, there are some basic rules of grammar which we need for speaking. There is no need to study all those grammar topics which we have studied in our school time. So after intermediate level, if you want an advanced speaker, then you have to add that accuracy. You have to work on accuracy. And the second thing is you have to work on pronunciation. The right way of pronunciation of words, vocabularies, like like for example, schedule. This is a word. Some says this schedule, some says this schedule. So this is this is right for
Schedule,
both, because there is a British pronunciation and American pronunciation. But
pronunciation.
yes, but some learners are there who are not able to pronounce it correctly. They pronounce it very different. So at that level, you have to work on your pronunciation. Okay. And the third thing is, when you have normal basic vocabularies, now you are okay with everything. So learn some new and advanced vocabularies. Advanced vocabularies means don't go for very fancy and very tough like anyone can't understand, but add more expressions like idioms, like phrases, like phrasal verbs. So in this way we can become an advanced level speaker. So
Right, ma'am.
what happens when we when we change our speaking practice, speaking patterns, and until intermediate level we are speaking normal English, and we have to be
Right,
normal,
ma'am.
simple English, but with accuracy, with correct pronunciation, with correct grammatical structure. If you are capable, if you are comfortable with like idioms, phrases, so you can put it, but doesn't like that you have to put 15 to 20 idioms like a single paragraph. It is not like, don't make it fancy, keep it natural. But but
Yeah,
yes,
definitely,
these
ma'am.
three things we
To
can
be
work upon. Yes,
okay, that is great, ma'am. Yeah, I'm also going to work on those things because I really want to
definitely.
be like upgrade myself, right? So
Everyone
that is the
wants
thing. Yeah,
everyone
ma'am.
wants to
I've
update.
seen lot of eloquent speakers or those people. They are also keep on saying we are learning.
Yes,
Still, we are learning. Like they have lots of experience. Even then, they are saying like we are
always
learning.
keep in mind, Vikasji, that we all are learner. First thing is,
Right.
first thing is, this is not our mother tongue. This is a different language. This is a foreign language for us. Okay, and there is an
Right.
ocean of vocabularies. So if we learn 10 words today, there will be 100 words more. We have to give attention to them. So that's
Yeah,
why
right.
everyone says, I'm still learning, I'm still learning. Because if someone is beginner, then he will try to become intermediate. If someone is intermediate, then he will try to become an advanced speaker. So what, there are different practices. Someone go for listening practice, then he will say, I am doing practices. If someone is in reading, and if an advanced level also, if an advanced level speaker also finds any new word in vocabulary, there is no limit of vocabulary. There are many vocabularies, and we can't
Many,
remember all
many.
those
Yeah,
things. So that's why we say keep your English simple, but with accuracy and with correct pronunciation. Learn new vocabularies, but
okay.
not as much that you are not capable of revisiting them. You are not capable of in using them in your conversations, in your dialogues. So yes, don't chase, but practice. That's why
Yeah,
everyone says
definitely,
that
ma'am.
we are
Practice makes a
learning,
man perfect.
we are learning. Everyone is learning. If you will go to coaches, they will also say that today we are also learning.
Yeah,
So
definitely,
yes.
ma'am. Yes. And yeah, ma'am, like as you mentioned, like vocabularies, like we need to learn some vocabularies. Then what is the correct way of learning vocabularies? Because if we are learning few words, few
Hmm.
new words, and
Hmm.
we are using for 1 or 2 days, then after if we don't use those words, then definitely we are going to forget those words. So what we can do to learn those vocabularies?
Okay. Do you remember how we do our answers in our school time? How we remember them? By recalling, and recalling. Yes.
Yeah, right,
So
ma'am.
for vocabularies, what I do, as you are also in reading, so at the time of book reading, when I got any new vocabulary, first thing, if there is any easy English vocabulary for synonym of that vocab, so I don't write the Hindi mean. I don't write the Hindi mean of the word. I will try to write that easy synonym of the word so that I can connect that word. And if I don't have any synonym,
Right.
then I will write Hindi mean also. Okay. The second thing is uh, what I do now, I'm doing. Before some months, I was just chasing vocabularies, just writing down and don't revisiting them. I was not revisiting them. That's why I was not able to use them in my conversation.